we love to sweat. All right, so we're gonna start on our mats. Here we go. Everything's off to the side or in front. Tap it out. Soften those knees, and you choose how wide you step. I'm gonna add some arms. Push it away. Now keep those feet wide. Pull, pull. Warm up those upper back muscles. It's like a little bob and weave. We're going down and up. Hold those hands still. Now do a little glide. So like airborne there for a split second, but you don't have to do that. Keep that core engaged. Then I'm gonna take it to the corners. Punch it down to the corner. That's it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Wide stance. Lunge it. Shoulders forward. We're alternating them forward, and now I'm gonna alternate rolling back. It's a big back circle. Roll it back. 4, 3. Clasp your hands and pulse. Nice long spine. Knees turned out. So they should be here. They're here at the toes. Let's go. Hold it down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now this one I'm gonna hold. I'm gonna take it to a little rotation. I'm gonna reach out. Reach, reach, reach. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Turn to the center. Hands to those hips. Split lunge. We're gonna take it down and up. And down, and up. Inhale, exhale. Look at your back foot. That heel needs to be raised. A little bit more. Turn that knee to face straight ahead. Better. 4, 3. Hold here, clasp those hands and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pull those elbows back. I'm gonna pulse. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna press it out. Pull it back. 2, 3. Press. 1, 2, 3. Can you feel your glute firing? Yes? Someone's in the room with me, I promise. 2, 3. Can you give me one more? Good. Face me and back to your pulse. Come on, let's get moving. Woo. Hold it still. 8, 8, 7. I want you to feel his inner thighs like they're pushing into a big ball. Pulse for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold it still. I'm gonna do that little twist. And reach, reach. Woo! Hips stay still. Rotation through that mid-spine. Now this time, you're gonna face away from the center, face other side of the room. Hands to your hips, and we're gonna lunge. Down and up, down and up. Think of balancing that dinner plate on top of your head. Down, lift, down. Pressing through that front heel, knee tracking over the ankle. And 3, good. 2, I'm gonna clasp those hands and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm gonna add on, pull those hands behind you, thumb to armpit. 3, 2, balance, push it out. Woo! 1, 2, 3. If you squeeze the glute and the core and move with control, you got more balance. My balance issue is on the pulsing lunge today. Shh, we're good. We got it. Shh, 2 more. 2, 3, reach. Oh, that wasn't a very good one. Face forward, pulse. Woo! Not bad. bad. Let's move it. Get a little more rotation this set. I'm gonna bend my knees a little bit more. Then I'm gonna reach that elbow towards the thigh. If that's not cold for you, stay more upright. That's it. 4, 3, 2, freeze. Take the hands to the mat. Bend that knee as much as you want. Feel that stretch in the inner thigh. Woo! Walk those hands other side. Warm up is gonna be over here in a second. Good, hold center, round yourself up. Give me a nice big inhale up. Exhale down, and one more. Good, let's go to our props. So we're gonna step into our loop band. If you need balanced help today, go by a wall. Don't tip over, get your band on. Yeah. Okay, so I slid it halfway up my quads. Grab onto those weights, full body toning. We're gonna start again with that, just tapping side to side. Just like you did in the warm-up. Knees are bent, hold those weights still. Establish correct form. Belly in, tall in the spine, knees tracking forward over your toes. Good. Woo! I'm gonna do an alternating press. Press it out, press it out. So when I come back in, my palms are facing each other. When I push out, my palms face down. And you choose how far to step out. Bam, bam. Good. So I'm using 2-pound weights. I wouldn't go heavier than 3s. It's quick movement, long movements. Give me 8 more. 8, 7, 6. So having that band going around the outer thighs is working the outer thigh, outer hip, glutes. Now hold those weights still. Give me 2 taps and then 2 pulsing squats. 2 taps, 2 pulsing squats. Traveling end to end of that mat. Feel free to go further. Out, out, pulse, pulse. Woo! Out, out. Yes. The arms. Punch, punch, push back. Punch it out with 2 arms. Push it back. Palms face down. Palms turn in. You got it. Woo! Your job is to get that sweat meter moving. That needle's gotta go up. Punch, punch, kick back, press. Look good, you look good. Woo! Love it. One more set. You know you want that one more set, right? Commit. 7, and kick it back. 6, kick. 5 more. 4s. 3. 2 more. 1 more. And we're gonna go back to our step touches. Here we go. Working back towards the center of that mat. You made it. Turn those palms to face you. We're gonna do some shoulder presses. When we press up, the palms will face forward, and then they'll face you. And down. Up, down, up. Rehearsal here. Making sure you're getting the palms forward and then to you. We'll do 2 more. Now I'm gonna pick it up and stay still. Nice wide stance. Punch it up. Booty back, Knees should not be going like this. If I see it, I'm gonna cue it. This is gonna strain your knees. Butt back. Look out the window. Keep that chest proud. No fling, it's a pause and a pause. Now hold those knees bent, and let's just move those arms. Woo! 7, 6, 5. Come on, we got this. 4, 3. Are you breathing? Now hold those arms still, and we're gonna pulse here. Upper body break, brain break. The only thing you're worrying about now is the lower half. I don't want you coming forward like this. We're coming down from the hips and the knees, flexing. Hold it down here, those knees bend, we move. 8, 7, 6. You can also go with one arm, right? You can also put those weights down. I'm gonna do the legs and the arms again, together. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it, bring those arms parallel. Connect the shoulders to your back. We're gonna lower these weights to our thighs, bring them straight up. Now I'm gonna add on here. Hold the arms. One leg, other leg. Back, back. When the leg comes back in, the arms will come down. When the leg goes back, the arms go forward. You got it. How are we doing so far? Up, down, up, down. I pause, I pause. Pull that belly in deep, yes? And I'm just tapping, it's not move. My upper body, my torso is not moving. Yep. Now I'm gonna do one arm and pick it up. The arm is gonna match the leg. Don't forget to breathe. Keep your arms connected to your back and keep those knees soft. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can you give me 8 more here? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, freeze. Bring the arm down, the legs stay back. Have more weight on the front leg than the back. I'm gonna do an upright row and a leg lift. So side view, I still have this knee soft. So I'm not doing this. I'm keeping my torso still. It's the arms and the one leg. That's it. Pull. I want your elbows pulling that puppet string up. Up. So it's not a front raise again. It's zip up your zipper. Zip up your zipper. Stay close to your body. Good. Hold it here. Flip the palms. Little goalpost pulses. Ooh. Remember, the standing leg is staying bent. And I'm working through that inner thigh of my standing leg to give support to my knee. So always feel like you're pushing this inner thigh against an imaginary hand. With me? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, bring it in, pulse it down. We're gonna go back to those upright rows again with the other leg behind us. 8, 7, 6, 5. Stronger you today. Keep thinking that. Other leg back, hands down. So try to make sure that leg is going behind you. It's not going out to the side. It's going behind, to the wall behind you. My standing leg is staying bent. I'm zipping up my zipper. Good. Make sure you're squeezing that booty. Also working those shoulders. The core is working to support you. Pull, lift, pull it up. You got 4 more. They're gonna pulse with those arms in a goalpost. 2 more here. Now hold it. That's it. Find that focal point. Up, 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 up. So many muscles right now are working. I hope you feel at least one of them. Glutes, shoulders, back, core, inner thigh. Woo! Press, press, press. 8 more here, please. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Bring it in and pulse. This is the easy part here right now. Woo! It's a rest position. I love it. Yeah. Come on. I'm gonna take those legs a little wider. I'll step out with one, step out with the other, and hold. Good. Now keep pulsing, but take those arms out to a V. I'm gonna turn side view, and I'll turn also to the rear. All right. Nice tall in the spine. Hold here. Pause, return. Pause, return. Pause. So here we're working the rear delt, the back of the shoulder, but you're also hitting those triceps. You're also opening up the chest and the front of the shoulders. Try to relax the neck and try to have your neck in line with your spine. Good. Bam. And I stop right here next to my body. Pull it back. Now hold it back. Now here's where you start to go quicker. 2, 3, 4, 5. Look straight ahead. Don't have your neck down. And try to have your neck in line with your spine, right? We call that turtling when your neck sticks out like that. Yep, be mindful. Pull back, pull back, pull back. Keep it going. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll add a little squat pulse. You don't have to add those legs back in. Those arms are locked, they're straight. Push it back, push it back. Come on, 2 more sets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last 8, we're gonna count down here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. A couple shoulder rolls. Reverse that shoulder roll. Good time to grab a drink. Now remember, anything done with this band can be done without the band, so please be mindful of that, okay? We're gonna do some curtsy squats. I'm gonna give you 2 options for where the band can be. First option is to keep it right where it is. And my next option, we take it down towards the ankles, okay? Hold those legs still, hold those arms still. I'm gonna cross this leg behind. My hips should stay square. That means they're pointing straight ahead, okay? So I got my inner thighs braided. See how they're touching together? Hold it here. Shoulders down, pull the navel in, zip it up. We're gonna bend those knees and come up. Down, up, down. Now you're more than welcome to keep this back foot where it is. Perfectly fine. Another option is to tap it out. So notice when I tap back, my back heel is staying lifted. It's not touching down. I'm not pushing down like that. Good. My arms come down. I do a hammer curl up. Palms are turned in. Up. No flinging. I pause, I pause. Driving through that front foot, front thigh, front glute. Come on, proud chest. Squeeze that tennis ball right in front of that elbow. Good. Now hold it back and pause. Good, little pulses here. Now, if you want to keep it where it is, keep it where it is. I'm going to take mine down towards my ankles. Try not to get it all bunched up. Same thing, I'm still pulsing. Yep, same leg is behind. So you're mirroring me. And you should know which leg it is because you probably feel it still. Okay, so I'm gonna do my tap out again. So when you cross behind, keep that band tight. Which way is harder? Up more on the thigh or down towards the ankles? Can you tell the difference? Which one's harder? Down, down, down. And if you want, you can add a little kick. Ooh, I'm gonna warn you, This standing hip is gonna say hello. Why? Because this hip has to support your body and help you balance. Notice I've held my hands with my weight still. I'm just focusing on the form. I'm trying not to compensate here by leaning. Probably caught myself doing that, maybe. 4, 3, 2. Now tap that toe out to the side. Keep it there. Bring your arms back down. We're gonna lift that leg and curl. We're just doing 6 more. 5, woo, 4. Remember, you can always keep it up here. 2, and 1. Put those weights down. I'm gonna slide that band back up. You wanna pinch it on both sides and get all bunched up. It should be nice and flat. Okay, other leg. Cross it behind. I'll hold my weight still to rehearse, making sure I've got the right form. Now listen, my back heel, it's lifted. It's not flat to the floor. Up, down, up, down, up. Let's add those biceps, and I think we don't need to rehearse as long on this side. My inner thighs are braided. Yep, look straight ahead. I want you to squeeze those biceps. Down, up, down, and up. Now if you want, you tap it out. Balance that dinner plate. I don't want to see that head going forward. That means your chest is coming forward. You'll strain your lower back. If you want, you can add that lift, right? Now, if you know this is your weaker side and it's not going to be a good thing to move that band, don't move it down. I'm going to move mine down. You can keep moving. Options. And notice when you take it lower, the legs have to go out a little wider to hold that band tight. Do you guys keep going? Boom. You can also lift that leg, remember? So you're either tapping or lifting. Woo! Don't get sloppy. 2 more, 2 more. We're gonna hold this one. We're gonna do 8 lifts. 8, 7. If you feel strain to your lower back, not enough muscles are working to support that, so don't have that band down. Maybe you wanna take it off. 2 more. Woo! Step it out. Step it out. We survived that? Welcome back. We missed you. Is that what you were? Ah. Come on. Keep those shoulders down. Squeeze those biceps. Woo. Knees are soft. Come on, let's go. Let's do this today. Let's get stronger. But you also have to have fun, right? Put a little smile on that face. Tell your body this is fun. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're gonna slide that band off. Woo! We're gonna do a couple stretches here. I'll take that, and I step to the front of my mat. My right foot is forward, my left leg goes back. Giving that hip flexor a nice little stretch. I'm gonna take the opposite hand as my foot. So I said right foot forward, left hand goes to the floor. And I just want you to reach this right arm up. Take the hand back down, bring it back up. I inhale, take it down, exhale. Up, down, up. Hold it here. Let's straighten that front leg. Keep those hands still. Try to push this leg, it's in front, that knee, towards the mat. Woo! Lunge it back in, step forward. Now the left foot stays. The right foot comes back. I'm gonna lift up my chest and start with my hands on my thighs. And it's getting that nice stretch. So I'm trying to get that back leg as far as I can get it so I can feel that stretch in the front of that hip. Left foot forward, right hand down. I'm gonna reach, inhale, exhale, put it down. Inhale, twist and reach, exhale down. 2 more. Good. 1 more. Hands on the floor, keep them there, straighten your front leg. Breathe. Lovely. Good. So I'm gonna lunge back with that left knee. I'm gonna lower my right knee down. I'll add the left leg to it. We're gonna do a lovely child's pose. So now this half of the class, we're down on the mat. Oh, we're still working everything. Absolutely. Okay, so we're gonna sit on our seat. Woo! Slide that band back on. Put a weight in each hand. All right, so anything that I do with my legs off the mat, my feet off the mat, my legs up, if you need more support, you might want to put a small ball, like a play ball, under your pelvis, or maybe a toss pillow, something that's going to help support that lower back, okay? All right, so we're going to lie back. I'm going to hold my weights like they're hammers, okay? And I want you to do these little marches. So the right leg is going to march, bam, and then the left. I want that core to be engaged. I want you moving with purpose. I'm not just lifting, I'm trying to anchor down my back. I'm trying to imprint it. Now if you want to add some bicep curls, I'm going to take my arms parallel to the floor and flip my palms to face the ceiling. Every time my knee comes in, I'm going to do a bicep curl. I'll give you some more options here as well. We'll start with that. Now whatever foot is on the floor is going to push down into the floor as you lift this leg up. Now you are more than welcome to keep that head on the floor. I'm going to nod my chin to my chest and I'm going to hold my head up. But my head is not being held up by my neck. It's being held up by my core. If your head is lifted, please have your shoulder blades off the mat. The base of the shoulder blade stays on. I'm pushing my shoulders down to my rib cage. Now if you want to challenge a little bit more, instead of pausing and taking the other leg up, I'll do a tick-tock. Boom, boom. Remember, your head never has to be lifted. You can even put the ball behind your head or a pillow behind your head to elevate a little bit. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold one leg up, put your head down, add the other leg. All right, so I still want your loop band to be tight. So if you have one that's not as tight, the legs will need to stay further apart. But I want the band to have tightness to it, okay? So I'm just gonna take my right leg out and in, out and in, out and in. The left leg has to stay still. The knee has to stay over that hip. So I'm engaging both outer thighs to make sure I'm staying stable in my standing leg. Hips don't go with you, pelvis doesn't go with you. I go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, other side, go. Now how far should you go? I like to go to the edge of my mat, as long as you can hold everything else still. So the other leg can't go with you, the opposite butt cheek can't lift up off the floor. 5. My belly button is pressing down to the spine. Can you give me 8 more here? I go 8, 7, 6, watch your back, 5, good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take those feet down. Bring those weights back up, turn the palms forward. I'm gonna walk my feet out a little bit. And I'm just gonna crunch up to where my head and shoulders are off, and then return back down. Now, if you never wanna lift your head in this class, that's fine. You'll just do your arms. Be mindful about your neck. If your neck is feeling strained, it means you are letting it dangle off the mat and then curling the chin in. To avoid that, nod the chin to your chest first. Crunch up here. You got it. Exhale. Inhale down. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Now draw the knees way in and bring those legs straight up. Now I can have my legs together and still have my band tight. If you've got a not so tight band, the legs will need to be apart to start, okay? I'm gonna hold these weights up over my chest, palms turned in, shoulders are down. I'm gonna press my legs out, hold it there. I'm gonna lift up, reach the weights through the center. I'll bring my head back down and then bring the legs back together. Let's try that again. I press out, I lift up. I lower my head, bring the legs back together. Out, up, down, in. You got it. Out. Woo. Outer thighs, abdominals. Out. Reach. If you don't want to lift your head, you take the legs out. You lower those arms, but you keep contracting those abdominal muscles while you're moving. Let's go. Out. Press. Down. Together. Feel those inner thighs working, like you're resisting bringing those legs back together. You resist out. You resist back in. You got this. Now I'm gonna hold this one up and I'm gonna do little pulses. My legs will pulse, my crunch is pulsing. My weights are reaching forward in front of me. My back is heavy, my neck is free of strain. Let's go, let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hug it in. If your neck feels strained, look to one side of the room, and then look to the other side of the room. Good. Okay, I want you to slide that band down to where it's underneath your feet. Okay, like this. I'm gonna put my feet back down. I'm gonna hold hammers in my hands again. I want my band to be tight, so your legs may need to be wider than one fist width. Feet are flat to the floor. We're gonna do some bridges. Single count bridge. I'm gonna lift it up and down, up and down, and lift. Up, down, up, down. I'm exhaling on the up. Make sure the hips don't come too high that you feel that strain to the lower back. Squeeze your seat, inner thighs, core. I'm gonna add on for those of you who want more. Hold it up. I'm gonna drive one leg towards me and then the other leg while I hold the bridge. One more. Now the bridge is going to go down, up, one leg. Then I go down, up, other leg. So be mindful when you're taking that foot off the floor that you've got control with both legs. Drive, down, lift, drive. I'm pushing those weights down into the floor. Lift, drive. Make sure the glutes are firing so those hamstrings aren't getting overworked. Open the hips, open the chest. 8, drive it in. And if the driving in is not working for you, take it out or take off the band. You're doing awesome. You gotta pay attention, especially to that lower back. 4 more, I think. Down, up, 3, correct me if I'm wrong. No one's saying a word. And release. Release those weights, hug those knees in. Give a little rock. Woo. Love it. Okay, I'm gonna rock myself up. All right, so I'm gonna keep the band where it is. We'll keep the band where it is. Now, if you have a ball and you wanna support your back, feel free to go there if you try this and it's still cranky to your back. So I'm gonna hold my weight here. Take a nice big inhale. On the exhale, come back in this rounded position. I'm gonna drive my knee towards me. But I'm gonna also add here rotation. Good. Band, no band, you pick. Make sure your shoulders are connected to your back. Good. Bam. Bam. Don't forget to breathe. You want to exhale all the air out of the center when you're squeezing those abdominal muscles. 8, 7, you got the final countdown. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten those legs. Reach forward. You're rocking it today. Do you feel like you're rocking it? Or do you feel like you're just hanging there by a thread? Threads? Okay, that's all right. You're more than halfway through. All right, so we can see each other. I'm gonna have you spin your legs around. So we're still facing each other. The band's gonna stay behind my feet. This is a multi-step one. So I'm gonna curl my toes under. And if I see you need a modification, if I see you can't do this, I will cue you something else, okay? So I'm gonna press back into that down dog. I'm gonna walk my hands just out a little further, just a little tiny bit. I want you to come into a plank. So here's where I'm gonna adjust where my hands should be. I'm gonna drive a knee forward, step back, pike up into that down dog. Come back into a plank, and the other foot will step in and step out, okay? So we're gonna rehearse, get those hips down here. So I pike it up, down, pause, bring it back. Pike up, inhale, exhale, left foot, and again. Inhale, exhale, tap it in, take it back. Inhale, exhale, tap it in. Now if you'd rather have the knees down, you can do a child's pose. Hold, right? So you don't have to ever come up off the floor. You can reach it back. And you're gonna come into that modified plank. Okay, so we're gonna take it up. Now this time, I'm gonna do right knee and then left knee. Pike it up, take it long. Right knee, left knee, pike it up. Reach, in, take it up, bring it down. Now don't pike it up this time. Take your right knee in, hold it here, and pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it back. Other knee comes in. Let's pulse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. You deserve that stretch. Make cups with those hands. You got it. Okay, I'm gonna slide that band just for a second. Halfway up that shin. And I'm gonna come onto my forearms. Okay? And I want you to kind of put more weight on your left forearm. And I sort of like to hook onto my wrist here, so I'm looking towards my right. I'm gonna go out and in. The right leg is doing a little bit like a fire hydrant. My standing leg, you gotta be careful that it doesn't start to sink to your left, okay? You gotta pull that belly in strong to give support to the back. Exhale it out, exhale it out. 8 more here, 8. You gotta feel your abdominals working too. Don't straighten that leg, just press it out. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna come back up into a quadruped position. Shoulders glide down the back, pull the navel in, go to see your toenails. I'm gonna lift up these legs. I'm gonna hold it here. Hold. If you want another option, you're gonna take right leg, then left leg, and then bring it in and in. So it's a small move, don't go real big. I'm just gonna do just 2 more. Last one. Lower it down. Stretch it back. All right, we're gonna come back onto those forearms. Flatten out that band if it got cranky on that last move. So I'm gonna stay on my right forearm. I'm gonna lean more towards my right. My left leg is gonna open, close. Stabilize the spine from your core. Stabilize that standing leg. Squeeze the glute. Relax the shoulders, relax that neck. So close, so close. I exhale every time I lift that knee onto the side. Lift. Relax those shoulders, don't start to get cranky there. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stretch it back. No quadruped, no step out and in. I'm so nice to you today. That's right. Slide that band again. Down by the back of the foot and come all the way onto your front. Ooh. Okay. Make a pillow with your hands. So you're gonna rest your forehead down your mat. It's not nap time yet. All right, so make sure your loop band's tight. Pull your belly in and relax your shoulders. We're gonna lift the legs up and down. Up, down. Relax those shoulders, relax the neck. So as I'm getting ready to lift my legs, I pull that belly button in and I engage my glutes. Up, down. Up, down. Now, if you want to add some upper body, I'm going to put a weight in each hand. My palms will face the ceiling. And as I lift my legs, I'm going to lift my arms, head and chest, and then take them down. Up, down. Make sure the shoulders are connected to your rib cage. They should not be flying up to your ears. Up. I'm looking down at my back so my neck doesn't get cranky. And down. Up. Down. Up. And down. Now I want you to hold this one up if you're able. And give me little pulses with those weights. Just 8, 8, 7. Keep the band tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Stretch back in those child poses. Woo! Scoop the belly around the back. Nicely done. Let's go on to our side. So we're gonna do some inner thigh here. So if my legs were stacked, you're gonna mirror me. My head's on this side, feet on this side. I'm gonna bend my top knee and it's gonna come a little bit forward. So I tightened the resistance on my band. Reach the bottom foot nice and long. Make sure this is pulled in. Up, down, up, down, up, up. Can you feel the inner thigh working? Watch your neck. Lift. I'm going to add a weight to my free hand. Punch it up. Tricep. I want you to squeeze the back of that arm. Don't clunk yourself in the head. And remember, you don't have to use the band. That navel pulls into the spine every time I go to lift up that leg. Woo. 2 more. And 1 more. I'm going to stack my feet. If you need a modification on this one, and we're not going to be using the loop band at all, don't worry about it being tight. You can bend your knees in if you need modification, okay? Hand behind that head. We're going to lift these hips up for 2 counts. And then down for 2. Up and down. Or you are up and down. So I'm just lifting this hip. I don't want you to think of rotation. Just lift up and down. You are so close. So close. Woo. Take it up for 2, down for 2. Can you give me 2 more? Feel that bottom oblique pulling you up. Last one. Nicely done. Swing your legs around to the other side. Woo! We're a little sweaty in here today. It's all good. It's all good. It's good stuff. Okay, so my feet are stacked, and I take my top knee to where my band gets tight, right? It's nice and resistance. This can't be slouching. Pull it in. Are we ready? Lift. Lift. Do you notice one side may not be able to lift as high, or it's like, whoa. Make sure we're not collapsing on the shoulders, so it's not like, hey, what are you doing today? Come on, pull this in. Support that shoulder. Lift, lower, lift. If you want, grab that weight, and we'll do a tricep press up. Good. Press. Can you feel this bottom oblique supporting you, holding you up, keeping that shoulder less weighted? Squeeze the back of that arm. My elbow stays still. Lift, lower, lift. Four more. Watch that bottom shoulder. 3, 2, and 1. Weight down, stack the legs, or you bend the knees. Work that bottom oblique. 3, 2, we push it up, we exhale. Inhale down, good. Connect that shoulder to your back. Bottom oblique, pull it in. Woo! Just a few more. Woohoo! Can you give me one more? One more? Yes, you can. I mean, do we define a few as 2 or a few could be 3, right? I think so. Okay. Band stays behind those feet. We're cooling down so soon. I don't want this class to end because I'm having so much fun with this band. They are too. Okay. Bring it back in. Draw those knees in. Okay, you can keep your head down. I'm gonna take a nice big inhale to prepare. Exhale, nod my chin to my chest. My band is tight, okay? I'm gonna push one leg, then the other leg. Elbows parallel to the floor, straighten the arms, bend. So it's another way of hitting those triceps. Come on. Push. 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 You never have to have your head lifted, but I want your back heavy, and I want you driving that leg out while the other leg is holding the fort. Bang. Come on. 7, 6, 5, 4. We're not going to be done yet. 3, just because I say 1, 2, 1. Now I'm going to take 2 legs out. Bring it in. That band is tight. If that doesn't work for your back, you're going to do 1 leg. 7, 6. Keep that band tighter. 5. Squeeze the thumb. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release those weights. Hug those knees in. You can rock it side to side. Woo! Did a lot of work today. Alright, so I'm going to take the band off the left foot, keep it behind the right, and bring that right leg straight up. And I'm going to slide that left leg out. I'm going to pull this right leg towards me, try to really press these both legs straight. Breathe, inhaling and exhaling. Keep your right hand on the loop band, take the left arm out, both legs should be straight. Let that right leg fall out to the right. Keep everything in the left side of your body heavy and push that foot into that band, get longer. Yes. Bring it back up, the left hand goes on the band, right arm goes out. Take that leg slightly across the center line, but keep the hip and the glute down. There's your IT band stretch. And now I'm gonna look away from that leg and let it go way over. But keep the shoulders down. Everything else is peeling off. Bring it back in. Bend your left knee and cross this right leg over it. I'm gonna push that knee a little further out. If you want, bring that left leg a little closer towards you. Or or you can even grab behind it and pull it towards you. Feel that nice release in the glute, outer hip. Put the band behind your left foot, take the right foot out, both legs straight, and pull that leg towards you. Can we breathe? Inhale and exhale in that stretch. Left hand stays on, right arm goes out like a T, and I let this leg go out. I'm gonna take my elbow to the floor as I push against that glute band. Both legs should be straight. Everything is anchoring down on the right side of your body. Bring that leg back up. Put the right hand in that loop band. Left arm goes out. And you take this leg just across the center. Keep the hip and glute heavy. I'm still pushing into that loop. Now I'm going to look away from that leg as it continues going in that same direction. I'm going to peel my seat, my hip off the mat, but my shoulder stays down. Bring it back up. Bend your right knee and cross your left ankle over. And I'll use my left hand to kind of give a little push of that knee away from me. You can bring that right foot a little closer to you. You can even grab behind that thigh and pull. Nice release of the glute, outer hip. Good. Let's rock ourselves up. Let's do our inner thigh stretch. So we're going to take these palms of our feet together. Do we have fun today? Yes. I'm not sure if I believe you today. They're like, Stronger you. It's about getting stronger. Grab onto the toes and pull your torso closer. Woo. Take that right leg out, or whatever leg, mirror me, just mirror me. I'm gonna reach, and it's gonna stretch over. Then I'm gonna come onto this forearm and do a quadricep stretch here. I'm gonna push my foot into my hand. Slide the other leg to the edge of the mat, and then bring this leg around. And see if you can put your foot by the knee and the knee by the foot. I know, that would be me on the other side. Okay, take your other leg out. I prop myself over on my side and I stretch. So you want to feel this lovely side stretch here. You're anchoring that hip down as you're stretching up and over. Take this arm down onto your forearm, quadricep stretch. Press your foot into the hand. I myself like to bring my knee parallel to my hip. You go where you want to go. While I'm holding this, I'm going to take my bottom shin and have it parallel to the edge of the mat, and I bring this leg around. See the difference in that one? Oh. I'm glad they waited till our class was over to start doing a power pull. Ah. Good. All right, we're gonna just relax, sit cross-legged. Once you take your arm across, shoulder stretch. Tricep comes behind. Good. I'm proud of you guys, because I know there's times where you didn't want to do the exercise you were doing. I know you felt that burn. I know, but you kept going. I don't know if it's because my eyeballs were on you or I don't know. Tricep goes behind. And we're going to finish with opening up the front of our bodies. I want you to clasp your hands to your lower back. And as you shave the knuckles down to the mat, you're going to open up the chest. Think of the crown of the head going taller as those knuckles push down to the floor. Take one ear to the same shoulder, so it's left ear, left shoulder, and then the other side. Release, walk those hands forward. This is it, we're done after this. And then walk your hands back in, and you have made it. Wipe that sweat off of you today. Woo! Feels good.